Hey y'all, let's discuss this video. This has got to be probably one of the most toxic videos I've seen ever. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Man, let's hit it.
The little baby was right there. I'm sitting right here. He started doing me like this. So we ran over here. The baby don't look like him. So, he automatically flips out. I said, "Do I miss?"
On November 26, 2022, officers responded to a call in Athens, Georgia. The mother called 911 twice, but the first attempt he snatched the phone away and blamed their child for making the call. She'll show exactly where it happened and what they were doing at the end of the video.
Okay.
What's going on?
We've been going through relationship problems like probably about since he got out of jail in August of last year.
Okay.
And I end up like going my separate way. He went his separate way. He did his thing. Okay, I did my thing. He got out. We tried to work it back. I ended up getting pregnant. The baby wasn't here. Okay, we went our separate ways. He went his way. I went my way. Okay, but we still tried to work this thing out.
Right.
Blase. But every day is something.
Okay, first problem. This woman had a baby by somebody else. Y'all broke up and then he came back. Fellas, why would you go back to a situation like that? Because if it's a problem, and we know naturally it will be, that your woman has a baby by somebody else, but then you say we can try to work it out and make it work, it's going to be a problem until that baby is long gone. Not gone, but grown. I'm sorry. It's going to be a problem, always going to be an issue. So why would you even put yourself into that situation? This is why we're trying to harp on the whole marry before you carry, find one woman, one man, create a family and try to stick with it, man, because it's a lot of drama, a lot of problems, a lot of baggage that you're going to create that you have no idea of what you're getting yourselves into. I don't care if you're a kid, I don't care if you're grown. You're going to create a lot of problems, unnecessary problems, if you just, be mindful, learn how to control yourself, control your urges, and the two of y'all just work it out.
Like every day is something. You taking my past, you trying to use that amongst like what I done did. I done got a baby on you. You trying to use that, but I'm not asking you to stay with me. You choosing to stay with me.
Right.
You
But
choosing
why?
to make it work. But then you got a problem because you're asking
Go
me
ahead.
what is my problem or what way. You asked me if do we need to be separated. And I just told him, to be honest, yes, we do. And I'd rather deal with the white people. I'd rather deal with child support when it come down to my kids. All I asked him for Thanksgiving was to come get the
Go ahead.
kids. And just because I asked him to come get the kids, I had to be in trying to go off with someone, or I got to be trying to meet her, like insecurity stuff.
See, he ain't
Right.
gonna let her live that down.
I'm just like, I was over it, which I am over it. You go your separate way, and I'm gonna go my way.
Right.
So he gets mad.
And that
I
all
said,
happened. When all did this happen?
like just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Like he gets mad because I say I just rather deal with the white folks and blase. Oh, you think you're gonna leave me and da 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 da? And I'm like, yeah, at this point you can go your way. Like we was finna have intercourse, but it did not even get that far because I'm just like, after you said what you said, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want it. So
Right.
you get mad because I say, well, we could just go our separate way and I'll deal with the white folk because you bring money over here, but you coming back to pick the money up. Like that's not taking care of your kids. That's not giving your kids what they need if you're coming back getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a way. So now I'm wrong. So he got put his hand on me, like start choking me. I just said I'm finna call the police. I dialed 911. He took my phone. The police, they answered. He took my phone and said, my son had my phone. My son ain't even here. He's about to drop my son. I got a 2-year-old that don't even know how to talk. So he ain't had no phone.
Right.
I called.
Right.
He just
And you
took
told
the
him.
phone. Yes. And that's what it was. So I just told him, he said, so you really gonna call the police? And I was like, yes, I'm really gonna call the police. At this point, it's like I'm really over it. I'm really over it.
Right.
Like I'm over it.
Ooh, she said a whole lot in about 2 minutes. So what do we gather? They got kids. She had a baby. She messed off and had a baby by somebody else. Uh, he dropped money off to help take care of his kids, but then came back and got it. She said that they can go their separate ways and she'll just get the white folk involved, meaning that she'll, just put them on child support. A lot of times when you hear something like that from a woman, a lot of times these ladies think they have a lot of options. And they do. They got a lot of options of getting cakes clapped. Not necessarily settling down and having a family and somebody, taking care of all her kids. It's more of a dude's gonna see a woman who's pretty, hot in the pants and, probably, give it up here. She got however many kids she got. We'll wait to the video play out to get into that. So, shoot, you can always get somebody that's gonna come over there and lay down with you, but as in somebody that's gonna stay with you and be with you and until the end, that's a whole nother story. But I also want to get into something else. Look at this woman. Can't tell how old she is, right? From this video. I want to say I want to say she's just by the looks that she's in her late 30s. Because I hope she's not in her 20s. I hope she's not in her late 20s, early 30s. I want to say late 30s, early 40s, all because she looks tired. She looks like she's had a hard life. I ain't saying she ugly, it just saying like she just, she's been through a lot. And a lot of it's self-inflicted. But I really want y'all to really look at her and notice that she does not look like these fake Instagram models. She may have lashes, can't really tell. This ain't 4K body cam. But she doesn't have like $1,000 wig. She don't look like she had a boob job. Ain't had no BBL, ain't walking around here just looking fake. This is just a natural woman. Yet she has multiple kids by multiple men. I be trying to talk to these young ladies, and you try to get it through their head like, hey, all that fake stuff you see on the internet is not going to pan out for you in the long run. Maybe as a youth, it works for you. But when you get older, and you want to settle down and don't nobody want to deal with you because you stuck in your head that this Instagram body is going to last you forever. I be want to know what the end game is because long term there's no marriage and family and happily ever after when you present a man with fakeness, fake body parts. Man gonna want to see the real. Man gonna want to wake up to the real every day. Some of that stuff you can't keep up. You can't be 60, 70 years old with fake boobs. I mean, everything is gonna be sagging except your breast. BBL, same thing. Everything gonna be skinny, pole, bony, but yet your butt gonna be super duper big, and it's not gonna make sense. Nobody's gonna like it's gonna throw it off. Your fingers gonna still be wrinkled, neck gonna be wrinkled, but you're still trying to look young, trying to keep up with these youngsters for what? When if you have a feminine attitude, feminine ways, natural body, you can get any kind of guy. And I always tell them, hey, look at any woman that you know, especially ones that are married, have families, and just tell me what they look like. They look like natural women. God most high made women, not these surgically made, surgically enhanced women. Those natural women are the ones who be in relationships the longest. But what do I know?
I've been dealing with this
I've
for
never married or dated any woman with fake body parts.
6 years. I am over it.
Yeah.
My life has been in control from you. I am over it. And I tried not to get the cops involved, but this is what you want. This is what you want. So this is what I gave you.
Yeah. So he got out of jail. When's the last time he got out of jail?
Last year of August.
And so it all started kind of during that time because you got pregnant by someone else. And then y'all still tried to work it out.
Him and the guy were going back and forth. Because the other guy was telling him it's his baby, base. So he gets mad. So then when I actually had the baby here in August, that's when all up went left. The baby don't look like him, and
by him you mean Quincy?
Quincy.
So basically, it seems like what happened is she was messing with another dude. The dude said that's his baby. Quincy probably thought it was his child. They go back and forth. Then the baby comes out, and boom, it's not Quincy's baby. It's the other guy's baby. Like I say, fellas, why would you put yourself in that situation? I know they got kids already, but when this woman did that, that is like a lack of respect for you. And so that's when it's like you hate it for the kids, you beat her for your kids, but this relationship is too toxic. I think the problem, you know how I say in some videos, water seeks its own level. I think this is a prime example of that. She probably has low self-esteem because again, she got multiple kids, multiple baby dads, probably ain't making a lot of money. I mean, you see where she live at. And him on his end, he been to jail. I don't know if it's prison or jail. Got out. I guess he got a job. So he can't make too much of himself. So they just found each other, connected. And so now they pretty much probably don't like themselves. Like I say, have low self-esteem, but they found somebody else who's down on their luck. So they use each other as, I guess, virtual punching bags to take their frustrations of themselves out on each other. But anyway, let's go.
He don't look like him, so he automatically flips out, and that was fine, because we already had been agreed to that. It just, I guess, when the baby got here, it was a different story,
Right.
because the baby is actually here. But then we still been trying to work on it, But the whole entire time, I can show you in my phone, like, you text me from different phone numbers, and it always been bullshit. Even last night, to the point where all I'm saying, you calling me all out my name, you're saying I'm this and you're saying I'm that, but you want to be with somebody. How is that possible? That's just like your husband. If your man feel like you such of a whore or something, or you always fucking out, why do you want to make something right?
Yeah, why
That's
you want to be?
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So now that I'm getting the cops involved to let you know, like, shit is official, I am done with it. I will go through child support for you to take care of your children, even if you don't. I'm not no sorry ass mom. I get up off my ass. I've been working since I was 14, so it's not a difference like he's gonna make me or break me because you in or out. Then you trying to compare yourself to my oldest son. Father, you can't compare yourself when he gets his son. It's not about the money that you bringing over here and coming to get back. It's not about the money. It's time. You would like to cherish moments with your kids, grandchildren. It's not about the money.
Right.
And that's what he's trying to make it all about, was the money. It's not about the money. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So they don't live together? That's what it seems like?
So you're the son that you guys have together.
We got 2 kids together. I got a 5-year-old and I got a 2-year-old.
Okay.
My 2-year-old is here with me.
And that's also by Quincy.
That's by Quincy as well.
And so
I got
the
a 5-year-old is by Quincy as well.
But the 5-year-old wasn't here.
The 5-year-old wasn't here. It was just my 2-year-old. He don't know how to talk.
Right. So when did all this take place? Him choking you?
This morning, like right before I called. It's 8:52. At about 8:30, 8:25, 8:30, somewhere around in there. Like, and I called the police. It had to been like 8:40 or 8:30 something.
Can I see where you called the first time and then it got hung up? Because he said that the baby called. Okay.
At 8:38.
And then, was there another one?
And then I just called. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh no, 8:28. I called.
May y'all see this here on the ground? Trash. This is a problem I have too. People feel like because you live in low income housing, people feel like you live in low income housing that people don't want to take care of their surroundings, where they live. Whether you own it or not, hell, you're paying rent. Whether you're paying full rent, 10%, 30% of rent, you live there. Respect your surroundings. Respect where you live. This is like somebody's opened the door, threw trash out, and took off. This is disgusting. I know people who used to live hell, like even I lived like in the hood, and 425 all bills paid. I've never do nothing mess like this. I always want to throw my trash away, vacuum the house, pick stuff up, then have stuff laying around my apartment. I always respected where I lived at, but that's the type of environment or the family I came from. But you always at least keep it tidy. You ain't got to be vacuumed all the time or wiped down, or, clean with glass cleaner and stuff like that every day. But you at least keep things tidy until it's time to vacuum, or until it's time to sweep a mop or whatever the case, or, clean, or, scrubbing bubbles or whatever. But this, like I say, people don't respect. The first thing they say is, well, when I get a better house, I get a better car, I'll treat it better. No, you won't. No, you won't. Heard people say that, and they get a better car, get a better house, and it looks the same, man. Just when you respect your surroundings, you feel better. Things look better. You feel better. Your attitude is better towards things, and life is better.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Look,
I just want to have my time.
8:28. I called and he hung up and said that
that
the
him?
kids. The kids that my son called. Then I called back at 8:38.
Okay. That was him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happened after, like, what happened for him putting his hands on you?
I was stressing on trying to get him off. You know, he's more powerful than I am. So that's what it was.
So did he just like come up and grab you?
He was getting ready. I'm in the room. He's sitting in the room. He's putting on his clothes. And I was sitting on the bed. At first, I did like that. He tried to slap me. I did like that. Boom. And then after that, I said, you ain't hit me or something. He said, yeah, I'm going to smack the out of you. And he did.
You come over here with me?
And he did. He did. He smacked the out of me.
Probably why he mad because you left him like rock hard. You say y'all finna have sex, and then you said, "No, let's not have sex. Let's just break up." Probably was pissed. You know, they say it's a thin line between serial deleters and like sex and sex and intercourse. It's like the same hormones and stuff. It's like a real thin line that you can go one way or another. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. What do I know?
And after he smacked out of me, he started choking me. He was like, "Oh, you ain't finna leave me. You ain't finna leave me." And I was like, "No, I'd just rather deal with the white folks. I will, because if I got to keep going back and forth with you every day, I'm arguing with you every day about a baby not being yours."
Whoa.
Look,
Ooh, that could have been bad.
come on, son.
Sorry, all I heard was that cranking back up and going.
Well, we got a call over here about a dispute y'all had a little earlier.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what happened?
So y'all were getting dressed because y'all were about to have sex.
No, we don't have sex.
Oh, already did. Okay.
I'm trying to leave.
Hang on, man. Well, I understand, but
wait a minute. Did she say at first they didn't have sex? Now she's saying they did have sex? I'm confused now.
we got a call about, so we still have to talk to both people involved.
I had to go pick up my son.
Yeah. What was the dispute about earlier?
Like, we talking about about not me not doing my job. I'm a father. I work every day, man. Like only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Not too cold.
Turns to a 2017 Chevy Malibu, gray in color, to Cameron Gresham. Jobs out there.
Simple. Same way you said the arguments about you not doing your job.
Not taking care of my children and all that type of stuff. And I told you, only so much I can do. It ain't like I ain't trying. You feel me? Because some people won't try.
What's the complaint about not taking care of them? Like not being here, not
being
feeding them, or not cooking,
no, like just being there for them. Like
He got mad because,
And that's tough on a day. You know what? Even TD Jake said, women, you want your husband or father to be there every day, but if he's at home all the time, then he's not making money. Then he's not providing. But then if he's out providing, then he's not going to be there all the time. So you have to pick and choose what you want. Talk about a balance, but you can't be in two places at one time. Well, shout out to Bobby Womack.
I said, he asked me, this is what the question that he asked me. He said, what do you want to do? You want to go your separate way? And at first I didn't answer the question. I sat there and I thought about it for a second. And then I was like, yeah, I'd rather go my separate way. And I deal with the white folks. And after I said that, he got upset. But the only why he got upset and the only reason why he asked me that, because he asked me if I wanted to use a rubber. And I'm like, why would I want to use a rubber? Like, what sense did that makes? We've been having sex. Like, what are you trying to get at? So I got pissed off when he said this. I didn't answer the question. I waited. I laid back down for a second, then I answered it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yeah, I'd rather go our separate ways, and I deal with the white folks. Just like that.
Right.
She want to deal with them white folks.
He smacked me.
Don't take him to school. Like like father's supposed to do, average stuff like father's supposed to do. We got to argue about that, and I'm like, no, I can't do this, man. Like it's shit too much for me. So I just left, and she told me to go get her son. So I went to go get her son. So I brought her son back.
Where was he at?
He was at my brother's house. He spent the night with my little nephew.
Okay, it's a family thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So just arguing any going on? Anybody push each other, touch each other?
Nah, not nothing big going on. I just get arcade shit. It can lead into that. So while you get all that hollering and all that going on, I get real mad. See, I probably be angry managed, so I get real mad. I just get on goddamn don't avoid the situation because I can't be in no
Well, that's good to do.
can't get in no
avoiding the conflict is good to do.
That's what I be trying to do, man. Cause I'm already in trouble for domestic violence and shit like that.
Do you live here or do you live somewhere else?
You already got what? You already in trouble for domestic violence? Lord, women, where do you find these fellas at?
I think so. Well, I was staying here.
How long? I guess when did you move out? Or
ladies, you know there's this app called Been Verified. You can download it, and I mean, if you don't feel like going down to your county records office or what have you, it's called Been Verified. You can look up this man. Y'all got 2 kids together, but you can look up a person's name if you know his birthday. Look him up, and it'll tell you if he has some kind of record. Matter of fact, if you pay for a small little fee, you can get a whole detailed record of this person. Been Verified. Well, I don't know if they're still around, but used to be. It's like Been Verified. You can look up anything you want to on anybody. It shows his whole history. That is a small price to pay for peace, tranquility, and sanity. Just like it'd be a small price to pay to, go to, if you're going to be clapping cakes or getting your cakes clapped, just, going to the clinic and getting a test done, blood test, STD test. Make sure y'all clean so, y'all can do what y'all want. But anyway, get married.
About August.
August?
Yeah, we in on it. How you say it's a complicated relationship.
Yeah, I understand.
Where did he smack you at?
In my face.
Like where in your
Right
face?
here.
Okay. And then after that, what happened?
And then he went to choking me, and he was like, you ain't finna leave me. And I was like, I'm finna call the police. And then he was like, no. And I was like, yes, I am finna call the police because at this point I'm over. No, I don't want nothing to happen to her. Yeah, we're going through an altercation where we can't get it together, but it's just the best thing for us to do is go our separate ways. Like, it's not going to get any better. You keep saying about the baby. Yeah, the baby is not yours. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you hurt behind it, but it's not gonna get any better. I'm not begging you for any money to take care of your
At least you had enough
kid.
sense to know it's not gonna get no better. And like I say, let's just end it because it's a never end. And you can mess around and something can happen to her to where she can't recover from. And it could cause her health, could cause her life. And it's just not worth it.
It's like
to take that chance.
4 kids. I have a 10-year-old, 5-year-old, 2-year-old, and a newborn. I need help.
Right.
I need a break. It's not all about me going off to
right.
I need help. I can't.
You got 4 children, like I say, 3 fathers, and you need help. I hate this. Well, no, I don't hate to say it. I'm sorry, but these are the choices that you make. We all make choices. We all make choices. That's a choice you made. You say you need help. You created the situation that you live in. So you got to deal with it as a grown person. You got to put the big girl drawers on and deal with it. You need help. You should have thought about that. Now, from what I hear, not from what I hear, but what I'm looking at, I saw some woman came and got the little boy. So I'm thinking they have family that stay close by each other. So when you got a little village from what it looks like, but I mean, like I say, you just gotta figure it out.
Can't work because I got a 2-year-old that nobody don't even want to pay for daycare. You're disclaiming him because you afraid to get the blood test.
I guess since you moved out in August, when do you come back over here? Like daily, you come over and help out when you can, or is it weekly?
Whenever she called me, I help. If I can get them on the weekend, I'll try to do that. But other than that, during the week, I'm working. I go to work every day.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, there's one child, but how many kids y'all have?
I got one by her door right there.
Okay, that's a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
But you can go and
so
get
he said he got one by her that he know of. And she said that he disclaimed the 2-year-old, but he don't want to get the blood test because he's afraid it ain't his.
Test with no problem. I don't mind you going because in your mind, what these people don't label you as if I'm this such or anything. That's all I am in your eyes is this. Or I'm not that.
I don't mean to sound rude, but did you have your other eyelash on before?
No, I took it off.
Okay.
I took it off.
I just wanted to make sure when he smacked you, it didn't come off.
I took it off.
So how many kids are in the house?
3 right now.
3? Okay, so is that middle youngest or oldest?
He's the middle.
He's the middle. Okay, so is the oldest, that's not yours?
Not the older one. He ain't here.
Okay, now the youngest, who's that by?
The one behind the oldest, that right now.
Yeah.
That was mine. The other little boy, that was mine.
Okay, so you got 2 kids. Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, make sure you had her understood right.
Oh, so you claimed them. Okay.
So y'all just arguing. She's arguing about obviously the officer was talking to her, so to make sure that everything.
I told her, I got a disease. I hurt. I don't want to pass that shit on her. But she mad because she's like, I'm out here doing something. I'm not, but I'm just not that type of person. I'm not that do nobody like that. That'd be stuck to get somebody.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. So we get to argue about that because she still don't believe me. So I don't know, man.
So when he choked you,
hold up. So I'm trying to think if we violate any HIPAA laws, but I guess since he put it out there himself, so he got the hurt. Oh, this is a crazy relationship. So he got the hurt. He told her he got it. Now again, she just said they had sex or they didn't have sex. Not sure which one it is. So you sleeping with a guy who got the boy, this is too much.
Like show me like
it wasn't really a choke, but it was just like handling me kind of rough.
How do you mean?
Like just putting me down like that, but it wasn't, choking like
it wasn't up on your throat. It was more on your chest.
Like, right.
Okay. And then after that, did you hit him to try and get him off of you?
Get him off of me, and that was it. But it's nothing. I really thought it was gonna be like chaos. Him bringing my baby back, cause we were steady arguing. I was like, I'm gonna call the police and say kidnapped over my son, shit like that. But other than that, like he stay his distance, I'm gonna stay my distance. I'm just gonna go on with child support, and we don't have to worry about anything. Like we don't have to worry about anything. I'm just over this stage. Like I'm over this boyfriend and girlfriend. I got 4 kids. 2 are by him. I'm just over it.
You been to the doctor and got
she got checked? Not yet.
Okay.
I just realized.
You just strongly believe that you have it. Well, it may be good to go ahead and get the doctor and get checked because there is medications and stuff for that. And I understand it can keep it to low where you almost can't catch it or can't pass it or fetch it. But it will at least give you a thing. And if that's what she's arguing about, say, hey, here's what the doctor said. I do have this right here, just to let you know.
Oh, you're trying to tell them, man, she ain't patient. She's going to move.
Right.
I'm over it.
Just to let y'all know, something like that, the hurt, a lot of times, there's the times there are ways to not pass it. I mean, you can still have like intercourse and not pass it, but when you have like breakouts, then it's like that's when it's contagious. But as long as he ain't having breakouts, then quote unquote he's not contagious, but yet still protect yourself and strap up. But hell, even if you strapped up with that, if you have breakouts, it can still be contagious because it's not necessarily on the on the rod. It's around it. What I'm saying, hell, it could be on his mouth or whatever the case may be. But yeah, no.
I'm over it.
Right.
And this is what's going to keep him by me talking to y'all to let him know, like, this shit is official, then this is what he needs to see. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than that, like, I'm just over it. I'm over it all. Like, he won. I don't want no more dealing. I don't want no more ties. When it come down to my kids, I'll just go to child support. Like,
right.
We're not finna do this. And even when he want to come over here and get the kid, he can go through y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over it.
Right.
I'm over it.
Will you step right here and let me take pictures of your face and stuff like that? Just because I can clearly see some swollen on your face.
No, I just woke up too, though.
Too fast. I understand criminal coming up, man. Just give me time, man. I'm gonna have the money. I'm gonna do what I need to do, man. I'm not gonna leave my children out, man. They what all this about, man. This is crazy.
The arguments about money for Christmas,
and all that type of stuff. So I ain't go to Black Friday and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. So Over the past 2 years, it said the best prices weren't on Black Friday.
No, Monday.
Cyber Monday, and even after that, actually the week before Christmas, if it's not
Exactly.
a real popular
Exactly.
toy, you get the best deals on that. Now, I may have another question, but I don't know if she hasn't talked. I haven't really talked to her. I just got here a while ago before the officer pulled in, so she may have a different question specific to ask you.
Is there anywhere else? Okay. Where in the house did all this happen?
Upstairs in my room.
Upstairs in your room? Okay. I want to talk to him, and then after that, can we go upstairs so I can see kind of where everything took place? Okay. Will you talk to her so I can talk to him real quick? Quincy, I'm Officer Bradshaw.
How you doing?
Good. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened this morning?
The conversation where I always thought about. I asked her. I said, "Do you really want to be with me?" I said, "Do we got to be though?" It ain't not. It's just a simple yes or no question. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't supposed to get that major, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It just escalated. They got loud and started. We just started arguing and all that type of stuff. Then she told me go get my son from my brother's house. So I went and did that. Man, I was there. I don't know what all this with police stuff going on.
I gotcha. So she said that she tried to call the police the first time, and then it got hung up or something. Do you know anything about that? No. Is that on your eye? Is that from?
Didn't know.
That's old.
Yeah, they're old.
Okay. Okay. Did anyone lay hands on each other?
No man, I didn't hit.
No.
The reason what made me call that 828, we was like about 10 minutes before that, he was in my cat or whatever the case may be, and then he got up, but he looked at me, he said, "Oh, should I wear a rubber?" He asked, "Should I wear a rubber?" I'm like, I didn't say
Oh, so
anything.
that's what happened. Okay. Now I guess it's starting to make a little sense. So technically they didn't have intercourse, but they did have Bill Clinton, or at least he did her. And so now maybe he was probably getting ready to be reciprocated. And with him talking about, hey, I got this hurt, she probably like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. And that's probably what that could be where it all stemmed from. Okay. It might hopefully that might be what it is.
I muted because I'm like, if you're supposed to be my boyfriend, you're supposed to be my kid father, I'm the only one I'm having sex with you. Like, why would you ask me that? So I didn't say anything. And he said, "Let me ask you a question." And I was like, "What is that?" He said, "Do you want to just go our separate ways?" I didn't answer it first. I waited a couple of seconds. And I was like, "Yeah, we can go our separate ways. And I'd rather deal with the white folks than to come down to my kids' child support." And he was like, "Oh."
Is there any idea why he asked about that, or?
I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. It just because we've been going through this since he got out of jail. I had a baby on him. No, he's hurt or whatever the case may be. It's not something I intentionally tried, or getting a baby or anything. It just happened.
Now, which child's that? The youngest
This
one?
The baby, not my 2-year-old. I got a 3-month.
Oh, yeah, 3 months as well.
3
Okay, I wasn't aware
I
that you had a
just
third.
Yeah, I just had a
Hey,
baby.
So you actually have 4 kids then.
Right.
She didn't hit you.
It just a whole bunch of
dude, you don't
argument.
want to go through that for the next 18 years. Yeah, it's just best to end it.
Argument. Cause I don't want to comply. I don't want to do what she tell me to do.
What you mean by that?
Like move on her time.
I gotcha.
I gotta handle my bit. I got a job. I work here. Try to handle my bit. It's only so much
Yeah,
I
don't
can
ever
do.
do that.
If I can't get my children right now, I can't. But I'm gonna take care of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna leave them out because I'm taking care of children and they ain't none of mine. That's why I'm trying to build all my money up so I can give her what she needs so she can go get the children Christmas stuff. It ain't that's the page, man. All this just a big old confusion, man.
Okay. We're just trying to figure out on both sides. I like to be able to talk to both people. I'm glad you came back and talked to us. So we'll go from there. Hang tight for me, okay? 7-4, you want to walk back over here?
Okay.
So my oldest not his, but my middle two are his. And we've been going through this up and down. Him listen to the streets, I listen to the streets, but we still try to come together. Like, we're going to make this work, blase. Well, he asked me that question that morning. I hesitated on answering it, and then I answered it. And I was like, yeah, we can go our separate ways. And I'll just deal with the
Well, the
white
white folk
folks.
will
And when I
say that a
said
lot.
that, he got upset. Obviously, we can go our separate way. But you asked me the question and I answered. Like, in this guy, because I'm sick of it. Like, with the back and forth shit, I'm sick of it. Like, 1 minute we okay, the next minute is something. Every day is something.
Go ahead.
52 to 74. You want to come back over here?
452 is trying to raise you.
You're good, sweetie. You can stay there. You can stay right there.
Look, you stay here. You just needed me.
Mm.
Sorry, I had to turn down where I was listening to her.
You're good.
Did she tell you she had a 3-month-old as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to go 1095 for battery, family violence, and interference with 911. So, I've gotten pictures of her face. He slapped her in the face, and
She got a camera on her ear.
she said it wasn't
Okay.
choking.
Hmm.
She said it was more like rough handling her, like in her chest. So that's not really choking to me, or ag assault. So, but he's going to go 1095 for battery, family violence. They've got 2 kids together. So, all right. Well, I just wanted. Oh, well. All right. So you are going to be placed under arrest today. Her story is that you hit her. Hold on, I'll get it. So it's going to be battery, family violence, and interference with a 911 phone.
Come on, man. With this family violence, bro, they finna send me that road 15 years for something that you know I ain't do. Like, come on, man. It's crazy, bro.
Ma'am.
Some family violence, bro. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I told you I had my stuff and everything, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Hold on.
Wait. Let me fix the one.
straight, bro.
Let me try. He can smoke it.
It's not out the house, man.
He can smoke it. You can put it in his mouth. I'm going to put this right here for a second. All right. You can go ahead.
I don't know if he can put it in his mouth.
Man, get my
We'll lock it up. I'm going to keep it.
my stuff, man.
Yeah, we're going to get it for you. Here.
Let me just get the keys out and lock it up, or is there anything else?
Let me see.
Wallet or?
Hold on. You can take your keys with you.
I'm going to go ahead and roll the window and cut it off for you, okay?
Want me to take the keys out and shut it off for you?
Let me see my stuff.
Here, I'll get it for you. 10-4, 1095.
Yeah, can't leave it running out here.
Shit, bro. Push start. You know I got these children money, bro. You know criminal coming up. Why you gonna send me to jail for? Like, come on, man. This shit ain't funny, man.
I ain't laughing.
This shit crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But you hit me though. But she hit me though. Come on, man. That's
Listen.
crazy,
Hey,
man.
listen.
That's all right, man. Let's take me to jail, man.
Okay.
No, go lock it up.
All right. Have a seat. Right here. Unlock your car.
My brother come get my car, bro. Get my phone and all that, bro.
Look, I'll get it for you. Hold on. We got to search you, okay? I'm going to take you to the other side because there's a little one.
Come on, I didn't hold on, call the police on me, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, this shit ain't even funny no more, bro. These folks try to see me down the road 15 years. Come get my stuff, Janai.
Hey.
Janai, come get my stuff.
I haven't searched him yet.
Nah, look, but y'all see what they done. Y'all see what done to me.
Look, this is.
I'll get out. I'll be out.
We have a job to do too, okay?
With your children, I take care. Say it.
Have a seat.
Like, for real, bro. They crazy.
Have a seat.
Just ignore her. Like I'm saying.
Somebody know her. Y'all want to lock me up, though.
How do you put this on airplane mode, buddy?
Turn my phone off.
You want
Did I come get my key? Hold on, wait till my auntie come out here, man.
Do you want her to get
Did I come get my key, please? I don't want to talk to nobody out here.
Okay, have a seat for me.
See, that's why I'm talking to you.
Look, have a seat.
Ma'am, just.
She punch me in my nose, and y'all ain't doing nothing about that. And I ain't did nothing. I ain't put my hand on about arguing with these folks, man. Like, come on, man.
Listen.
Hey, look. I asked you.
Man, but y'all still, though, I ain't gonna tell on nobody, though, man, because that's some silly ass. But folks hitting on other folks, and y'all ain't doing nothing about that. Like, come on, man. You see my nose and shit, man. And nobody else ain't got no hit on that.
I asked you twice. You said you wouldn't.
Man, because I don't want to get her locked up because that's my baby mama.
Okay.
Now, see, loyalty to a fault. Now, he was not trying to get his baby mama in trouble. He had a cut in his nose. And remember, the police asked him about it. He said, oh, that's old, right? Probably look fresh as all outdoors. But now, since she done called the police on, got him for battery, now he like pissed. Now he's like, oh, man, look at her. I didn't tell on her. And this is messed up. How you gonna call the police on me? But, dude, if you choked her, put your hands on her. If you slapped the eyelash off, I mean, I don't know what you expect her to do, like, for real. I don't know who hit who first, but you should just walked away, boss. You should just walked away.
So are those?
Can I get a cigarette, somebody, please?
Yes. If you sit down, I will get you a cigarette. I just need you to listen. Are those injuries from today?
Yes, they from today, man.
Okay.
That's why I left, man. Cause I don't want to keep on going. Shit,
Okay.
man.
Will you have a seat?
My auntie, man.
Will you have a seat so I can take a picture of your face?
I don't have a report for this, and I'm putting on that call waiting on us.
Do you have?
He wants you to take the keys to his car.
It's just on my face.
Do you have injuries anywhere else?
No, it's just on my face and my nose.
Okay. Can I take your hood off so that I can turn this way a little bit? Okay. Look, we will get this all sorted
I
out.
should never came over him. I should never take my black ass over him.
Okay. Scoot in for me.
I'm
gonna get you one. Scoot in for me. Do you have a cigarette that he can use? You got a cigarette, ma'am?
If she had one,
it's all right. It's all right. You going to jail too? You going to jail too? You going to jail too? I promise you that. I promise you that.
Oh, she said that's not what she got. I got that.
I promise you that. I bet you got. She said she can't go to jail. Y'all hear that, no? Y'all hear that, no? Look at my face.
We don't listen to people about that.
Look at my face.
She had your cigarette a while ago. That's why I was trying to get you to take it out.
Can I get a cigarette? Somebody, please. What? Y'all, where my keys at?
Are they in the car?
Get my key on. Throw it. I'm finna go get the car.
Are they in the car?
Yeah.
Where were they at? I didn't go search the car.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Yeah, she can get on.
You're good.
But I didn't want to leave the key in the car over there either.
Hey, look, man. Y'all still want to hang with this hoe? They're crazy, man. They're crazy, man. They stay away from me, bro. When I get to the jail, bro, can I file a TPO? Can I get a TPO?
Yeah, you can judge about that.
For real, bro. I'm getting a TPO. We can keep all this shit. So it's great. Get that for cigarette up, man. I'm pissed off right now. It's crazy. Yeah, tell your mom there, everybody help you. Don't call me no more. Don't call me no more, period. You dead to me. You dead to me.
Just ignore.
Dead to me. That shit dead to me, Janai. That shit dead to me. It's all matter. You can call anybody, you call everybody, you can call Keisha all day and tell them everything. You going to jail too. I ain't gonna get a TPO on you and everything. I promise you that. You going to jail too. I promise you that. I promise you that.
If you want to go ahead and have a seat in the car, we'll get you on out there so you can go ahead and see about getting a bond. I'll sit in the
I always come back.
Just ignore her. Just ignore her.
I always come back.
Hey, stop.
Ma'am, you don't need to yell either.
God damn, man. They doing right in my life, man. Just had got out of prison, man.
Can you help you?
Yes, got one male.
People.
You trying to make it like it's about the money. You brought money over here, but you got the money back from me Tuesday. You just gave me the money Saturday, last Saturday, and you came back Tuesday to get it. Like, I'm over this shit.
Can we go see the? Were you here when it happened? Did you hear anything? See anything?
I was asleep.
You were asleep. Okay.
We was right here.
All right here.
Yes, right here.
And then where did he kind of like?
We was on the bed. I was sitting right here. Okay, my little baby was going right here. Hold on, mommy. Hold on, mama. I'm talking to the police.
Shower curtain on the window, boy. I remember the struggle, man. The struggle is real.
Little baby was right there. I'm sitting right here. I had no clothes on.
Okay.
And he was putting his pants on. He got his stuff on right there. Put his pants on. He got right there. He was grabbing his jacket. He put his jacket on. He tried to smack me first. I did like that. I said, "Why you miss?" He said, "I'm gonna smack the out of you." I said, "You ain't gotta do shit to me." Just like that. And that thing, you know, he was standing right there. He turned around. He said, "Walk." He smacked me first. And then when he smacked me, I tried to get up. When I got up, he started doing me like this. So we ran over here. I had water in the cup because this is how I warm my baby milk up with hot water. I got the cup. I said, "Get off of me." You know, trying to get him off of me. Get off of me. He would not let me go. He got more power than me. So as I got up, he was like, "Oh, you ain't finna leave me. You ain't finna leave me." So I left out of this room. I come here to my son's room. We struggling on the bed. We just struggling on the bed. He got me pinned down on the bed.
This baby got beds, man.
Get off of me. Get off of me. I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call the police. I went down the steps. I woke my cousin up. But she was like, "What the hell going on?" She still like asleep. She don't know what's going on. So I said, "Let me see your phone," because he got my phone in his pocket. "Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone." By the time I got her phone, then he was like, "You ain't calling no police." But by the time I had already dialed 911 on my phone, it was ringing. He come back in this room and say, "Oh, my son had it." You can hear his voice on the call. If y'all go back to
I play him too.
you can hear him say, "Oh, my son had the phone." And I don't know what she said, but no police never came. So after we got finished testing, we went downstairs. I hurried up and slid me on some pants. I went outside. I like get my phone, but by the time I got back down the steps, he was gone. He was in his car. My phone was on the table. I got my phone. I called the police.
The suspect was booked for battery, family violence, first offense, and obstructing or hindering person making emergency telephone call. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave
Yeah, there's a lot in that story, y'all. Like I said, if y'all relationship is that toxic, man, just get out. It's not worth it. I mean, talking about a dude who got, and when I was reading like some of the comments below, some people say they know this guy, say he got like a bunch of baby mamas and got another kid on the way. Say he done been in jail a couple of times, even after that, 1 or 2 times before and after that. And like I say, she got, you can say, multiple baby fathers, whatever the case. Like I say, water sees its own level. Neither one of them is thinking too highly of their own lives, probably. So they sought out somebody who's going through the same thing mentally, and they thought it can work, and it just doesn't work, man. Hey, fellas, if you're in a situation where you don't know if that child is yours, you need to go on and dip. Woman, if you're in a situation with a dude who got the hurt, I don't give a doggone if his munching game is great. You're gonna have to get out of that, because that's too big of a risk, man. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below, share it with the world. Let's have intelligent conversation. Let's have a fun conversation. You know what I'm saying? And make it intelligent too. You know how we do it around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you would like to support the channel financially, you can get super thanks, super chat, super stickers, or go to the description box. There are a couple of links there you can click on and help us out that way. Now, if you would like something tangible for your dollars, which a lot of people do, you hit the shop button, go to the Shopify link, or you can go to marlonmorale.com and check out all our luxury items. We got fragrances, we got silk products, we got beard products, handbags, and much more. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. I promise you, you will love it. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.